Caitlin here. Hello. Come with me to the Old Overholt Distillery that's abandoned in western Pennsylvania. I went here during a full moon, and this building was erected in 1854 and abandoned in 1955. This is a tale of betrayal and clever survival during the Prohibition period. 1810, Henry Overholt started the rye-making business in his log cabin, and his son Abraham took an interest and started a business as Old Farm Whiskey. In 1854, Abraham's son Jacob took an interest and started a business, but he called it Monongalia Whiskey, which is the building that I'm exploring today. He owned 2/3 of it, and the other 1/3 was owned by his brother and some cousins. It was a success with being such an ideal location next to the river and train. But someone may have been jealous. In 1859, Jacob, who was only in his 40s, suddenly passed away, which was odd because everyone in the family lived to a very long age. His father Abraham took the 2/3 of the business and consolidated Monongalia under A. Overholt and Company. He was noted as being grumpy and mean. In 1870, Abraham passed away, and ownership was passed to his grandson, Henry Clay Frick. Henry thought it would be a good idea to change the name to Old Overholt and post a grumpy picture of his grandpa on the bottles. The distillery experienced fires in both 1884 and 1905, destroying thousands of barrels. Was it Abraham's retaliation? We will never know. In 1919, Henry Clay Frick passed, and the company was passed to a friend, Andrew Mellon. In 1920, that was Prohibition period, but Andrew was very clever and got a permit to stay open, making quote-unquote medicinal whiskey. In 1951, it closed the distillery part of the property and still made the bottles. In 1955, it was sold and was abandoned. Does Abraham haunt it? And upset his mug of a face was put on the labels of all the bottles? Does Jacob haunt it because he lived a shorter life and wants to try to find Andrew? Who knows, but the tale goes Abraham and Jacob haunt it. I did get some activity and it was very interesting. I really enjoyed my stay, and I just hope that if you visit this location, you get to have fun too and maybe some spooky vibes. But as always, stay safe, explore, and get inspired.
Detonated a B&O passenger train rolled by the mill. While its windows were blown out, it remained on the track, and its passengers escaped with nothing more than cuts and bruises. It saved their lives. Another stroke of luck. 2 nearby railroad cars that were heavily loaded with dynamite were unaffected by the blast and could be safely towed away.
I never thought of that. You could read a news article or something that they might like in their time.
Oh yeah, that is kind of cool.
Or know from their time, yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
He said yes.
Right.
That's so funny. They don't always use that.
Rumors flew. Was the destruction of the Rand Powder Mill explosion a sabotage? Officials at the plant surely thought so. The pattern of explosions seemed inconsistent with the accidental ignition of loose black powder. The coroner's inquest controlled explosion using. They tried to control explosions using conditions similar to those. The mill failed to match the speed and ferocity of the September 19th disaster. Possible culprits include unhappy or careless employees and townspeople who were discontent with the mill's location. Today, a moment of let me see pictures. Let me see if I got pictures here.
I forgot bug spray. This is so weird. I would have never thought a ghost would want stories.
Hey, look, here's the explosion here.
He's mad you stopped. He's like, keep going.
I am. Look, here's some pictures.
Oh, yeah, right. Hold on.
Let me see.
No,
what
it's
it
not
says.
from this.
No,
I've tested that before.
Like,
No, it's not this.
no,
Cause
I'm
see,
just trying to see. It said English, like I said.
Here's the actual newspaper article. Smithfield, September 8th. Shock of the explosion of Rand Powder Mill.
this is wild.
Was something terrific to bear. The inhabitants rushed from their businesses in panic. The ground trembled. Buildings reeled and rocked and through. Hold on. I can't see it. It's hard to read. It's a newspaper article. The inhabitants rushed from their houses in panic. The ground trembled, buildings shook and reeled and rocked as though shaken by an earthquake. It happened. It shattered glass in windows through the goods from the shelving on the floors, flung and catapult something. I can't read it. The damage at Fairchance nearby must be immense, considering what it is here over a 40-mile radius. God damn. From the explosion, a piece of debris from the ruins fell. A piece of debris from the ruins was found almost 20 miles away.
Wow.
Wise Blackfish Shop Church equal number. It's hard to read these newspaper articles.
Yeah.
Number in the Baptist church. 2 large lights in the front. Residence shattered. I can't. It's hard to read. I'm sorry.
I was like, he looks like he got bored, but then it goes
He's
up.
getting mad.
Right.
Bodies,
Or it could be I'm saying
bodies
more and
torn
more.
to bits. Souvenir hunters gather relics. People been going in there just dude. I found an old Singer sewing machine. I went in there and found all kinds of stuff, man. They got a D9 dozer in the garage just sitting there. I mean,
What?
They got shit. I'm telling you, it's like everybody. It's like a ghost town. You walk in there and it's like you ever watch Little House on the Prairie or something?
Yeah.
It's like that, man. You walk in there and you walk
What?
through. There's buildings just like this, covered in grass.
Where is it again?
It's in Dunbar. It's right on Old Peachin Road.
Oh, jeez.
Here.
Like, he's excited too. He's like, where is it?
Right.
Ah.
I'll tell you right now.
He or she. I would have never thought of this.
Yes.
Whatever
It is
articles
beautiful.
happen before an event,
It
maybe
is.
read it to
I'll
them.
give you the exact address right now. Old Powder Mill. Hold on.
Old Peach Blow Road? Or no? That's all right.
Directions to Old Powder Mill in Dunbar, PA. Right here.
What's that?
Yeah, it's the Powder Mill Natural Reserve is what it's called now.
Natural Reserve.
Or Nature Reserve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Family owned it. The dad kept people out of there, tried to. People took side by side, but then the kids, when he died and left it to the kids, there was like a bunch of them, but they didn't do nothing with it.
This is wild. I'm sorry. So they have a box to talk through. And they have this. You used it quite a bit, right where that camera is. So you maybe set that off. See if I can get a reaction. They might not talk until these people pass. The joys of recording. You will be interrupted many times, and it's expected. We're not doing anything bad. We'll be gone in like probably 10 minutes. Not even. Oh, you do want them gone too? Hi. Hello. So let's get going. I've never had this EMF reader go off a lot. Oh, whoa. So my name's Caitlin, and I have a friend here, Matt, and we cannot see you, but you probably can see us. Is there someone else here other than us two? Cross the rods in front of me for yes. Thank you.
One person.
Straight. Is there 2 people here other than us? Cross for yes. All right. So that visitor that read that news article that you really liked, are you the one that's following us? Cross for yes. Straight. Yeah, so that was about a powder mill, and I'm glad you enjoyed that news article he was reading. We had no clue you would enjoy that. Were you the one that was occasionally like setting off my device to the red area in that other building? Cross for yes. Is there a different person that hangs out in that other building? Cross for yes. Okay. Straight? Straight? Did you work in this building the most? Was this like where you were posted the most? Like where you worked? Cross for yes. Okay. Straight. Straight. Were you checking on us to see why we were visiting? Cross for yes. Okay, so maybe you're responsible for the property. Straight, straight. I promise we weren't doing anything bad. We just wanted to check out the place. It was a really nice looking building. We wanted to check it out. We heard it was a great place to go visit. I'm just really curious about a few questions about you.
It's like questions.
Yeah, I have a few questions. Is that okay? I just don't know anything about you. Are you a male? Cross for yes. Okay, straight, straight. Is the person in that other room your friend? Cross for yes. Okay, cool. It's good to have friends. Straight. Are you younger than 20 years old? Cross for yes. Are you 20 to 30 years old? Cross for yes. Sift. Sift.
Like sift through things? I don't know.
Yeah. Sift, sift, sift.
How did they spell it?
S-I-F-T. Let me continue with the question what sift is, maybe. There is also a train that might be setting off some of these words, so we don't know about that.
It's like something that you shake to like call left.
Left.
So there's a train to the left.
Well, your left. Oh my god, that's a whole engine.
What?
There's a whole car engine right there, right? No, or some machinery? That's so weird. Then there's a...
Is plywood?
Is there a river right there?
Yeah.
Is he asking us to sift through that sometime? Wait. That river on the left of me, did you sift it every so often for gold? Okay, straight, straight.
I'd be defined. Is you for sift for gold?
Yeah, in the river.
Yeah, or sift for something
Or
else.
were you... Did you sift for something else? Cross for yes.
Okay, maybe not.
So... You were like panning for gold, or did you use a were you panning for gold? Cross for yes. Did you use a different technique? Night. Are you telling us we should not be here at night? Cross for yes. You're such a good office worker.
Do you want us to leave?
I'm sorry. Did you want us to leave because it's getting dark? Okay, we will end it here. So yeah, I will respectfully leave.
But thank you for talking with us.
Thank you for talking with us, and I'm glad you enjoyed that random article that we had a visitor read. But because it is going dark and you probably want to close up shop, we will be going. I got one more question. Did you least enjoy us visiting you? Cross for yes. Oh, you're so polite. I was a little hesitant, but yes. We enjoyed seeing you, so. Bye. So this is the building I was in, and he said that.
Why didn't you yell at us? Just
So he's probably following us. I'm sorry, we just want to see the river real quick, and then we will leave. It's in the red.
It was in the red for a bit, yeah. We're gonna look at the river. You want to come with us and make sure we're okay? We're not doing anything to
So this one likes to follow us, and such a good employee. Oh. Oh wow.
That's a pretty strong river.
Oh wow. Whoa. I'll hold the phone. Okay, so there is a bit of a shoreline. So this is where he possibly, I'll back up. Oh, I can't use the light. This is where he possibly sifted, he said, for gold.